disturbed earth almost looks like footprints, like maybe somebody's here. See that? All right, at least from this angle, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not saying I'm lost, but I'm lost. A couple fast movers up there. F-35s. Do have the gloves on for this. Oh my gosh. You're vertical. Further, I would have got myself in a serious predicament. Oh my God. Holy Grand Canyon, Batman, jeez. You can see Las Vegas out there. Based on the GPS, that is Mysterious Monolith right there, so it's doable. Mission accomplished. I've confirmed this is the peak. There's where it was. You saw it is extremely difficult to get to, but come on, who are we talking about here? SB Vegas Adventures. Saturday, August 17th, 2024, Las Vegas, Nevada. It's 5:30 to 9 in the morning. A little bit later start than we wanted to, but that's fine. Coolest time of the day is 7 a.m. and that's my goal, to be at the trailhead by 7. So we're heading out there. You can see the sun start coming up. It's going to be another great adventure. You can see Mount Charleston out there, obscured by clouds. There's a lot of low clouds today, and even off in the distance I saw some lightning. A couple of raindrops hitting the windshield, so maybe a little bit cooler today because of weather. I don't think it's going to rain. It's not in the forecast, but we may see some cloud cover, which I hope things cool, and that'll be good for us. No time for an intro today. We're on a mission. Let's head out there to the air down point. We'll let some air out of the tires and proceed to the trailhead. Just go to show your eyes play tricks. You see that dark spot up there? That bush, I thought that was a vehicle blocking the road, but it's not. It's an illusion. A lot of illusions happen out here. Anyway, we're pulling in here to this little turnout, and I'm going to turn the vehicle around, shut the engine off, and air down a little bit, let some air out of the tires so we get a smoother ride, easier on the tires or rims on this off-road terrain, and then we'll get going to the trailhead. All right, I dropped it down to 20 psi. Let's do this. Some of you off-road experts may ask, why do you do 20 psi? Why you don't do, 8 or 10 psi, which is a little bit better for off-road, and it may be, but 20 works for me, and I keep it at that pressure in case my air compressor craps out and I have to limp home or limp to the nearest gas station on low tire pressure. So 20 psi should be able to do it on-road or off-road, and yeah, that's it. Alright, making our way to the trailhead. We've got a little bit of drizzle today, and that's fine. I'm hoping it'll keep things a little bit cooler, and it may, but it also may make things more humid. But the good thing is, with this amount of moisture, the bees that had bothered us on our last trip may not be prevalent since there's moisture around. So let's hope. But at any rate, let's keep on going and get to the trailhead. Morning, everyone. My name is Steve from Las Vegas. These are my adventures. 4 a.m. wake up today, and we are at the trailhead at precisely the time I wanted to be here, which is 7 a.m. According to the weatherman, this is the coolest time of the day. Temperature reading is about 79 degrees, which is fine for hiking. You know, it's drizzling a little bit, so there should be moisture in the air, a little moisture in the ground, so those pesky bees that were pestering us the whole time hopefully won't be a problem. And if they are, I know I said to bring a can of Raid, but I don't like to kill anything, even if it's just a pesky bug. So what I do have is Repel 100 with DEET. This is some pretty powerful insect repellent. In fact, the instructions say do not get on hands and touch something. I guess it's really irritating stuff. So I've got this, and once I put this on my body, I'll use one of these wet ones to wipe my hands so I don't touch the phone screen or plastics or anything. I guess it'll melt plastic, but as long as it keeps the bugs away and does the job, that's fine. You're probably wondering what this is. This is a camera rig. It's got some rope and whatnot for the GoPro. Why do we need a camera rig? I think you remember last time we were out here, there was a old mine shaft that we couldn't get in, that death trap mine shaft. I'm going to try to lower the camera down and see what's in there. Does it go off to the side, or is it just an open pit? We'll find out hopefully today. Now, this is the third installment of the Mysterious Monolith Series. So if you're watching this, my goal today, as always, these aren't planned. I mean, I know where we're going to go, I know what I'm going to do, but as far as what's going to happen, you know as much as I do. My plan today is to get on Monolith Hill. It's not as hot as it was last time. There's 2 angles of approach I could take. As you can see right up there, 2 angles of approach. I'm going to try them both. We're probably going to have to do some climbing, and that's fine, but my goal is to get on top of that mountain where the monolith was and find out once and for all why this mountain, why was it chosen, and anyway, that's it. So if I can't get to it, I'm not even going to publish the video. So if you're watching the videos published, then you can be rest assured I did successfully get to the top of that mountain. So without further ado, let's head on out there and get this hike started and see what's on top of that mountain, try to find out why did somebody put this mysterious monolith up there. Let's go. All right, now sunrise, return to the hike. The desert's a beautiful place, but if you stand in one spot too long in the wrong spot, like right here, you can see all these ants. You know, you put your foot there, next thing you know, they're gonna be crawling up your leg and you get ants in the pants, which is no fun. Sounds fun, but it's not. Just trying to listen, I thought I heard a vehicle coming. At any rate, the old mine shaft is this way. That'll be our first order of business, try to drop the GoPro down there and see what's in it. And then we're gonna continue on towards Monolith Hill. And right now it's noticeably cooler than it was the last time we were here. So I'm gonna do my best to get to it. I know where I'm, more or less where I'm going. And like I said, there's 2 angles of approach. I'm gonna try them both and try to get there. There'll probably be some climbing, and that's fine. As long as it's not extreme or dangerous, I think we can get there. So let's keep on going. And have a great hike. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that little that mine is somewhere in this wash, but further up. So I'm gonna just follow the wash instead of going up on the hill like we did last time. Also, the camera configuration issue from the last video should be resolved. I got the mic pointing backwards. I am looking at options for Bluetooth, remote camera Bluetooth, but you really got to have one that works well with the camera, and I haven't found a Bluetooth mic that works well with GoPro without additional hardware. But that is one of my next upgrades to the channel, is getting a remote Bluetooth mic so your audio will always be crystal clear, because I know you guys love hearing me ramble on. All right, as with last video, today's footwear is the Garmin boots. They're my new pair of boots. I really like these so far. I cinched them up really tight so they fit like a glove, as they should, because they'll loosen up as you walk and hike during the day. But I've been really happy with them so far. They're comfortable, they're durable, and we'll continue wearing these for the foreseeable future. Judging by this tailings pile here, I'd say we've arrived. This is the deep, dark mine. All right. Now, I did have a piece of PVC pipe I was going to bring to kind of hold the GoPro over, but I couldn't find it, so I figured I'd come out here and try and improvise. So what I need to do is look around, see if there's a stick or something that I can use. It's kind of a fishing pole to hold the GoPro and fish it down there. But first I'm going to pull out the night sun flashlight and see if it's even worth it. Because looking around, it doesn't look like it goes in. Once I shine that night sun in there, I'll know for sure. As I'm packing, just to show you guys, obviously chicken and dumplings is on tap for lunch if we need it. My backpack, typical backpack, extra water. I do have the Camelback 3-liter in there. Cliffs bars, granola bars, educational snacks from the school. Survival kit, binoculars, night sun flashlight, emergency sleeping blanket, 550 cord, and tourniquet. So what's in your backpack? At any rate, the night sun is what we need. So let's come on over here carefully without falling in. See if we can shine the night sun in and see what the heck is in here without falling in ourselves, if that's possible. Trying to get to a vantage point where we can, oh, this is sketchy. And there. All right, at least from this angle, I'm not seeing anything. It doesn't look like it goes in at all. Can you see down there? Yeah, it doesn't look like it goes in at all. Let me try a different angle. No reason to break out the camera rig if it's pretty freaking obvious that the mine doesn't go anywhere. What I want to see is this back wall over there, and yeah, from what I can see, it doesn't go in. Yeah, it's just a hole. A little bit of ore on the sides. Man, if only that was gold, huh? But yeah, I thought maybe this went in around the sides or something, but it doesn't. So once I get as much filming as I can, yeah, it definitely doesn't go in. So no, there's no reason to even drop the GoPro down there because it's clear that the mine does not go in. Ugh. Hanging the camera over as much as I can with the flashlight. Yeah, it doesn't go in. See it? No use to waste our efforts. All right, let's pack this stuff up and keep going. Now this Fenix LR35R is a 10,000 lumen light, and as such it gets very hot, so can't really keep it on for a long period of time. I'm trying to pack everything up neatly and then we'll get going. I'm sweating. It's noticeably more humid today. What I'm gonna do is, just to make things easier, I'm gonna leave the camera rig here by the mine. All right, I'll get on the way back. Don't let me forget, remind me. And all it is just a piece of wood and some 550 cord. And like I said, we'll get that on the way back. Noticeably warmer today. Well, right now, just because the humidity makes it warmer, but that's where we gotta go, so let's head on out. I plan to do this video with minimal talking and narration. I just want to get it done, save my energy for any potential climbing we have to do out there. But let you know, it's about 1.8 miles as the crow flies. There's a bottle, old bottle, look at the top. It's probably an old whiskey bottle or something maybe. 1.8 miles as the crow flies, probably a little bit longer. So 2 miles or so over rough terrain. For us, it's not a big deal. Should be straight that way. So I'm gonna focus on getting there. And once we get closer, unless I see something compelling between here and there, I'm not gonna film. I just wanna get out there. And then, like I said, this whole video is about getting to the top of that hill. And so far, knock on wood, no buzzing insects. Heart on the clock, quarter mile, 139 beats per minute from a heart rate, 12 minutes. Where we gotta go is straight up over that saddle. Let's keep going. These hikes are always tough to start out with until we get in the zone and our body gets used to this intense physical activity. Had somebody comment the other day, geez, you must be out of shape, you're always breathing so heavy on your hikes. But look, it's probably about 80s, low 80s right now. I'm wearing a 30-pound pack with fully loaded water and gear, and I'm hiking over rough terrain, high elevations with high humidity. You try this. It's not as easy as it seems. It appears we have a previously undiscovered rock cairn. And judging by all the twigs inside there, I'd say this may be here for a long time, many years. These rock cairns are markers, and they'll be here 100 years. It's really hard to tell. But this is one of several rock cairns we've seen on the way, so let's keep on going. There's obviously something out here if people are putting rock cairns, so we'll see. The humidity's taking its toll. I'm sweating profusely. A lot of sweat on my face right now. For now, I feel okay, but hiking in this hot, humid weather is really tough on you, and it can feel hotter than it really is because of the humidity. So I'm hoping as the sun comes up, it burns off a lot of humidity, and if we're lucky, we'll get a breeze too. But if I start feeling dizzy or anything, I'm gonna take a break and slowly turn back. Now, I brought a couple extra water bottles, but they're in my truck. I thought, it's about 2 miles each way. It's cooler than the last time, and since we didn't use them last time, I'm not gonna bring them. That may have been a mistake. If we run out of water, at least we got them in the truck, and I always keep 2 emergencies in there, which means 4 bottles of water in the truck. And if you're really thirsty, hot water means absolutely nothing. You'll still drink it. So I think we'll be fine. I'm going to try to do my best to stay hydrated and keep on going and just be safe out here. Like I said, this is the third and final installment of the Mysterious Monolith Series. And I wouldn't have done a third one, but I really want to close the loop. Because I know it's annoying to start a trilogy or a story and not finish it. So if I can't get to it, I can't get to it. But I think I can. And I could wait and do this, but I mean, you really got to finish this while the story's still hot, because once the story goes cold, nobody really cares. That's the Kenny Veach case. The Kenny Veach case continues on. And I do have several hikes related to Veach planned, but like I said, right now it's hot. I'm sweating profusely. But once the weather cools, I have some long-range hikes planned, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, I'm just trying to maintain and get these videos out as much as I can and finish what I started, because I know it's annoying to start a mystery and not come to some sort of a conclusion. And today we'll find out, really find out, is this mountaintop accessible by foot or isn't it? Another rock cairn, not as big as the last one, and this one does not look recent either. You can tell down towards the bottom where the, it's kind of stuck in the ground a little bit. But this could have been here for 50 or 100 years. It's a marker for something. And I don't know. People put rock cairns in the middle of nowhere for reasons. I mean, somebody had a reason to come out here. What was that? I don't know. But I don't want to stand here too long, because like I said, you stand in one spot too long, and next thing you know, you get ants in your pants. And that's no fun. So let's keep going. Avoid these busy little buggers, and continue the mission. Also avoiding cholla cactus, cholla, whatever you want to call it. It looks beautiful, but I could tell you, you brush up against this stuff, which we have several times, you're going to be pulling out a Leatherman to pull the stuff out of your leg. It's no fun, it hurts. Happened to me because I wasn't paying attention. Could happen again, I hope not, but I'm going to try to keep my eyes open to watch for stuff like that. And of course, the ever-present danger of snakes. They are out here. I haven't seen any, but other YouTubers have. They're definitely out here. They generally avoid people, and I generally avoid them. So if I don't see a snake, I'll be happy. But for now, we've got to continue on straight and try to get to this monolith hill and find out, why did somebody choose this hill to put the monolith, and did they leave anything behind? All right. We've got a little valley to navigate through, and that's fine. I think the last time I came, I may have gone this way and looked down here. I'm not sure. Actually, I think that might even be the easiest way to go. We won't have to go down and up. Yeah, let's do that. We'll just go up a little bit and over this way. Like I said, I'm sweating profusely, but I feel a very slight breeze. Sun's coming out, so I'm hoping it'll dry out a lot of this humidity, and things will be a little bit easier. It's always good to take your time and just get a lay of the land and see what may be laying around, because you never know what you find out here. Every single one of these trips, I find something interesting. It's got to keep your eyes open. All right, straight that way over the saddle. Already. Oh geez, the desert janitor strikes again. I know you guys are gonna beat me up if I don't pick this garbage up. Party balloon. Desert janitor. So for those of you wondering about the term desert janitor, I see party balloons here and there on my hikes, and I used to not pick them up. I don't like them any more than you do, but walking around the desert with a pocket full of trash isn't exactly comfortable. And sometimes there's so much trash that you physically can't pick it all up. So one of our viewers, Ellie in Australia, coined the term saying, look, you're not the desert janitor, it's not your job to pick it up. Well, evidently I got enough heat from my viewers that I am the desert janitor, so that's where it came from. But yeah, Ellie's a character. She, I guess in Australia they call people litter bugs tossers, because they toss trash out. So it's kind of funny because in this country and probably several others, the term tosser has a completely different meaning. But yeah, she's a character. Several of my viewers, notable ones to give a shout out. D. Reisner, thank you, sir. You always give a super thanks, which is basically just a tip, and I certainly appreciate that. It's appreciated. Appreciate the support of the channel. Other viewers, Cubby out in Cleveland, Dr. Spock, I believe near Dallas, KJ out in Arizona, Andrew and Z out near Australia, New Zealand area, and several others that I probably missed. Of course, my trusted companion Woodchuck, who's my partner on these hikes, tracking me from Texas online, either through the Garmin or through another tracking app that we use. But yeah, this channel it's a partnership. It's much yours as it is mine. So when I say we're all out here together, because this is your channel too. These adventures, I'm just doing the legwork. All right, I think it's that way. Let me double check the GPS. All right, it is this way, and we're about halfway there, a little less than halfway. So we're making good progress. Knock on wood, so far no flying insects harassing us like they were in the last hike, and we're just kind of slowly meandering to the point, to the base of this mysterious monolith mountain where the monolith was placed. And Las Vegas police needed a helicopter to get it out of there, because obviously it's not possible to carry this stuff out there. So if you can hike it, you can carry it. That's what I think. So I think I can make it out to that mountain, to that top of that hillside, and that's why I'm here today, because I think it can be done. But we'll find out soon enough, because like I said, we're about halfway there. We're gonna go down, up, and straight that way. It's kind of meandering up a little hill embankment here, not a big deal. Still sweating. My military training tells me that heat injuries is heat stroke, heat exhaustion, all these other heat injuries. I want to watch for cold and clammy skin. If you stop sweating, feeling dizzy, all these symptoms are heat injuries. So I'm pacing myself and trying to drink water to stay hydrated. Like always, get to the top of one saddle only to see that there's another one off in the distance. So that saddle right there, I believe, is the high point, and we'll be able to see the Mysterious Monolith Hill from there and plot our course. Like I said, I'm trying to drink enough water to stay hydrated. If some chance we run out of water in our camelback, which we've done before, I don't think so. Hopefully we won't. I'm not planning on more than a 4-hour hike. I need to be out of here by noon, otherwise it's going to be too hot. It's 7:49 right now. If I run out of water on my camelback, I've got one, was it like a 12-ounce bottle or something that I was going to use for lunch. That'll be my emergency ration water. And since it's mostly downhill coming back, should be okay. Yeah, I probably could have brought those other 2 bottles. I kind of wish I did, but it's a little bit late now. So let's keep on going. Not push ourselves too hard, or try to watch for heat injuries. Always being cognizant of the presence of the symptoms of heat injuries. So we'll just take our time and get it done. You see Las Vegas, or probably North Las Vegas off in the distance there. I just stopped and peed. And why am I telling you that? Well, having to pee is a good sign, because that means your body is not dehydrated. One of the symptoms of dehydration is not being able to pee, because your body is retaining water. It doesn't have enough fluid. So if I'm peeing, that means my body is not dehydrated, at least not yet, which is good. So I remember coming here this way. We did go down there a little bit just to see where it goes, and I can go that way, but that's not our plan today. Heard some weird animal or bird or something. Anyway, my plan is to go straight kind of the same way we were last week, and instead of turning back because it got too hot and there's too many bees, we're going to keep on going. All right, folks, 7 o'clock, 1 mile, 284 feet elevation gain, heart rate 112 beats per minute, 41 minutes. 41-minute mile, so we're going slow, we're taking our time. The 1 mile mark means we're about halfway there as the crow flies, which is fine. It's expected. Once we get to the top of that saddle up there, we'll be able to kind of plot our next move. And like I said, I've got 2 different ways to go. And I'm going to try one way first. If it doesn't work, we'll double back and do the other way. And 5 minutes to 8. My goal is to be out of here back at least at the truck by noon. Otherwise, it's going to just get to be too hot out here. Hell, it's already hot, but I mean, it'll be hotter. Okay, this stuff is easy to walk on, so I remember walking on it last time we were here. Almost looks like riding, doesn't it? But I don't think it is. I really think it was formed by water over millions of years, and you can't fathom how a little drop of water once or twice a year would make a indent in the rock, and how long that would take. How many millions of years. It just goes to show you how old this place is. Like I said, it looks like alien writing, but because there's so many rocks out here, these weird designs, it's clearly natural. Geez, I just heard a bug or a bee. It sounded like a voice for a minute, kind of freaked me out. Okay. We made it to the top of the saddle. Oh yeah, look at that view. Oh. All right. Monolith Hill is just a hop, skip, and a jump that way. Nice breeze up here. I'm gonna cool off a little bit. Yeah. It's a great view up here. We're just going to navigate the top of this ridge line here and try to get back to the same point we were last video, and instead of turning back, keep going. It is a little bit earlier. I think we're out there at 9. It is 8, and it's a slightly cooler day, so if there's heavy duty climbing, I specifically chose not to overexert myself on the way out here, so I'll have enough energy to climb if we need to. All right, I have to check GPS in a moment here because okay. This is it. Monolith Hill is straight out there. 2 ways to do it. The obvious way is to go straight here, but I remember I went down there last week and it was pretty damn steep. Once I get to the point right about right down there or something, and I could probably do it, but it's really tough. So the one angle I thought to get to was up and over this way, and not down there. But I really think if I can get down into this valley, I can get to the top of that mountain. I really do. And I also think that if I can get that valley, I can follow it right back up this way and come out that way, instead of having to hike all the way up over there, overexert myself to what may end up being a dead end. So right now I'm gonna go down and see if there's a way into that valley, because like I said, I get in that valley, I will get to that mountaintop. From what I can see here, I think I can do it. Moment of truth, it looked easy. Back there it looks somewhat flat, but once you actually get up here, you can see that it's not easy, nor is it flat. So what we've got to do is find a way down there and somehow climb down. Now generally, if you can get down, you can get back up, but if I can get down there, and I think maybe, then that's the hill right over there, and I'll just try to find an alternate way out of here if that's the case. So Let me look around and try to find a place where I can get down safely. Here is too big of a drop, it looks like. Here, yeah, it's too big of a drop. All these places are too big of a freaking drop. Damn near sheer cliff faces. Trying to think. No, the highest point is about 12 feet, it looks like. And that's just too far to jump. Shit. It would have been so freaking easy. Seriously, this drop is our only obstacle to getting over there. Everything else looks somewhat gravy. It's just this drop is the only obstacle. And I just don't think I can do it here. I'm gonna look around and try to find another way down there. If I can't, we got no choice but to go up and over. Maybe, yeah, there's almost always a way, so it's just a matter of backtracking a little. So let me turn this camera off and just look around. Backtracking this way, try to find a way this way and then down in this valley. Like I said, my second angle of approach is up over the hill over here. Actually up over here, way up over this mountain and then down this way, which I might be able to do, but it's a long walk. It does require some climbing and uphill grade, which exert ourselves. So the easiest way is to find a way into this valley, and that's what I'm gonna try to do. These rocks, maybe. Let's see. Okay, I found several possible ways to get into this valley, so I really think I can do it. I'm just looking for the easiest and safest one. Some are sketchy, but generally, I don't want to go down something if I'm pretty sure I can't get back up. Yeah, this might be our best bet right here, actually. Here, aircraft flying, probably fighters. A lot of the reservists do their training on the weekends at Nellis, so that's what you're hearing, probably. All right, jagged rocks, good traction from our boots. Hop, skip, and a jump. Tearing our 511 pants a little bit, that's fine, they're rugged. All right. I don't want to step on loose rocks, so this jagged rock will work as long as it's not loose. Okay. Some of you ask, why didn't you just do this last week? Or last time you were here? Well, we were being attacked by bees, it was getting hot, and hell, we still may get to a point where we can't go any further. But from where I'm standing, between here and Mysterious Monolith Mountain, right over there, I don't see any significant obstacles, and I really think I can get there, I really do. And then coming back, I'm gonna take this draw valley right on out of here. Hopefully we won't encounter significant obstacles. If we do, that'll lead to some climbing. So, without further ado, let's continue meandering our way down into this valley. Okay. Being real careful of this loose rock, lose our balance. That's what we don't want to do. So like I said, I'm trying not to get myself into something I can't get out of. So any path I take has got to be a two-way. There's got to be a way for me to get out of it, because otherwise you get trapped and end up like Kenny Veach. Of course, we have a Garmin for extraction if we need to, but I don't want to have to use that. It doesn't look tough, but I know it's rugged getting there. I do think it's doable, so more than likely we will see Mysterious Monolith Mountain today and find out what's up there. Why was that chosen as a location for the Mysterious Monolith? Let's continue meandering our way down. Slow going, careful going, but slow and steady wins the race. Just for the record, I did make it down to the valley. Like I said, we found a way down, and you see those cliffs up there, that's where we were. And last time we were here, it was too rugged, getting too hot, too late in the day. And like I said, it was 9 a.m. up there. I've got 8:20, 1.53 miles, just over an hour. So we're making good time. I'm hot, I'm sweating, a little humid because it was kind of drizzling this morning. And I always knew if I could make it in this valley, I could make it to the top of that hill where the Mysterious Monolith was. So hopefully we can get up there and do a good, proper investigation as to what may have happened. Like I said, getting in this valley was half the battle. It was challenging, but we did it. So we'll continue on. And so far, general rule of thumb, if you can hike it carrying as much gear as I'm carrying, you could probably bring this material out here. One or more people could. So I'll make the call once I get to the top of that hill where it was, as to whether or not if somebody could carry the stuff out here. Clearly it can be packed out there. That's a big spider web. Big spider webs usually have big spiders nearby, so I'm going to avoid that. The last thing I need is a big spider on me. Okay. All right, in the valley, Monolith Hill is that way. I'm going to get to the top of this little hill here and check GPS, make sure we're going the right way. It shouldn't be too challenging getting there from here. I really think I can do it. A little bit farther, but it should be straight this way. That's some rugged terrain, which from a distance it all looks smooth, but once you get up to it, you can see how rugged it really is. I just, like I said, I'm gonna follow this wash out of here. And we went down a little bit last week. I hope it won't be too challenging getting out that way. Almost looks, this disturbed earth almost looks like footprints, like maybe somebody's here. See that? Was somebody there? Could have been an animal too, but hard to say. My big clumsy feet coming up here are definitely footprints. It's not too much further. Top of the saddle, we should be damn near there. That's Las Vegas. I can tell it's this trip. I see the Stratosphere, Resorts World. Yeah, Las Vegas straight out that way. It always looks smooth from a distance. But once you get to it, it's always a lot more rugged than it looked. Don't get me wrong, I can do this. That's not a problem, and I will do it. Breeze right now feels really nice. Just trying to pace myself and not overexert myself and get dehydrated or some sort of heat injury. Because heat injuries, heat exhaustion, they can sneak up on you. You feel fine, next thing you know, you're passed out because you're dehydrated. That's why I'm making a conscious effort to listen to my body, take frequent rests, even if it's just for a few moments, and keep drinking water, make sure I'm peeing. All right, we're close, folks, we're close. Top of this hill, we should be able to see it. Just one foot in front of the other, that's all. One foot in front of the other. This stuff's easy to walk on right here. It's just the elevation, the uphill inclines kill what gets you. Just taking a moment to rest, heart rate 140 beats per minute. Okay. We're coming through the valley, we're almost to the top. I see something shiny over here. Probably a party balloon, but it could be a clue. If we're this close to the Mysterious Monolith site, then we need to start looking for clues. So let's see what this sheds a party balloon. Screw it. Frickin' desert janitor. All right, we got it. Desert janitor strikes again. There's 2 so far. Let's get to the top, check GPS and see if we made it, which I think it might be that rock over yonder, I don't know. There's a nice cool breeze up here. Clouds will block the sun, which is good. So somewhere around here is Mysterious Monolith Peak. Let me check the GPS. According to GPS, this is not it. That is not Mysterious Monolith Peak there. It should be, but it's not. It's further up here. So I need to get to the top, see what else is out here. Okay. I thought this was it. Some disturbed earth right there. I thought this was freaking it. Oh my God. Holy Grand Canyon, Batman, jeez. Okay. This is not it. That is the peak. That is definitely the peak. This is where we came last time. Man, what I wouldn't give for a drone right now. That is where the Mysterious Monolith was found. I don't know if I can get to it. Maybe if I can get to this ridge line over here. But man, look how steep that is down there. Oh my gosh, I thought this was it. It's not. That's it over there. It almost looks like there's something sticking straight up on it too. All right, let's come over here. You know me, if I can get there safely, I will. This is our 3rd and final opportunity to get there. I just don't know if I can do it. Oh, that hurt. A little trip is all. Okay. My God, it's some rugged stuff. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna chalk this up to a huge maybe. Now, we didn't get here last week. The farthest we got was, I think a point up there somewhere, but at any rate, your eyes play tricks on you. You can't really tell geography by looking at it. Google everything much better. But if I can get down there and follow this ridge line here all the way, that will get us to the peak. The question is, can I get to that point safely? Looking here, I think I can, unless there's a big drop or something. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. It's gonna be risky, it's gonna be daring. I'm gonna try. So I gotta go head straight down there and go down and see if I can make it up there somehow. It looks easy, it looks doable, but like anything else, once you get there, it's not always that easy. But that I am 99% sure is the peak. Or, well, yeah, I think it is. I'm gonna check GPS. It could be the next one over, but I think this is the one here. Like I said, folks, this is our 3rd and final attempt to get to that peak. Search for evidence of why the Mysterious Monolith was put up there. If, obviously we can't go straight out there, so I'm gonna try to go this way. And if I cannot make it to the peak, then, you know, we gave it our honest effort to get out there. What we're trying to do is get in this little valley down here at the end, and we might be able to get there from there if we do. Might. All right, folks, unfortunately it's next to impossible to get down there, and getting up is going to be really tough and rugged. So, I'm sorry to say that next to impossible is not impossible. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to get in this little valley, and I don't know if it's feasible to climb this way. So if I can get to the valley, follow the valley, I can climb up the side and get to the top that way. It'll be challenging, but I think I can do it. And yeah, I think I can do this. So like I said, it's tough. It's going to be no easy day, but I think I can do it. And thank the Lord in heaven that there is a cloud cover up there, and that's cooling things off considerably. So let's go. Some pretty rugged stuff so far, and pretty rugged stuff going down. But like I said, I think it's doable. It's not easy, but I think it's doable. And fortunately, these jagged rocks are giving us some pretty good traction. The soles of these Garmin boots are hard and tough on rocks, but they're soft enough so they are sticking to this jagged sandpaper like rocks, like glue, which is fantastic. I feel like a chameleon walking on this stuff, which is great. But one patch of loose rocks and it's all over. So we're just going to be careful, maneuver our way down. Now, once we're in the valley, we go to the end of the valley, somehow find a way to scale the side of that hill that's going to be steep. And I think we've done this. We've accomplished the mission. So let's go. I just lost my balance and fell there. I put my arm behind me to brace myself, but that could have easily been a broken arm or leg or something, which would have required extraction. And oh my gosh, you got to be careful out here. All right, we're almost down to the bottom. It's just, like I said, it may look easy from home, but don't underestimate this this terrain here, because it's a lot tougher than it looks. Here I am scaling almost a sheer cliff face. All right, come along here. Now we should be able to follow this valley to the end and scale the side of the hill to get to the top. I think that's doable. I think, but I won't know until we're actually there. All right, should be Monolith Peak right there. By my calculation, we can make it. So I'm gonna slowly come here. I'll stop at the base of the hill and take a break, change the GoPro battery, rest up, and then we'll start the climb to the summit. All right, pellets. What do you suppose animal those are from? Rabbit? Jackrabbit? They're out here. You don't see the animals, but I can assure you they're here, as you see them by the evidence. Almost feels like the movie Hills Have Eyes and you're being watched. All right. By my calculations in the GPS, Mysterious Monolith is straight this way, so that's the way we're going. I need to change the GoPro battery soon, so I'm going to try to get to the top up here and see where we need to go, and then I'll take a quick break. All right, onward up this hill is where we need to go. Getting great traction with our boots, but it's a workout for the legs. Oh my gosh, making sure we keep balance. I do have the gloves on for this. Oh my gosh, near vertical. Oh jeez. Oh shoot. Okay. Oh, okay. Almost there. About 50 beats per minute. 2.35 miles. Hour 46 minutes. We're hiking in the heat and humidity. Let me see if Garmin here would tell us. All right, temperature, as you can see, is 90 degrees. 90. I try not to hike any more than 92. Or did I say 95? I don't know, but right now it's about the limits of our hiking. 9 a.m. and we are very close to the size of Mysterious Monolith. It should just be right up here. So I'm gonna get to the top of this hill, check GPS, and see if A, we're there, or B, if we can still get to it. Oh my gosh. Okay, almost the top, almost the top. Yeah. Okay. I don't think this is it. I think that's it up over there. That's where we're gonna go. All right, kind of a nice cool breeze out here. Got a decent signal. Might try to do a live stream, but I really don't want people to know that I'm at this location when I am at the location, just in case there's anything about the location that's kind of weird. So obviously down there is where we were last in the first video, and I think right about down there somewhere is where we stopped. So no, it is literally not possible. Well, maybe if we kept on going, maybe. Thing is, it's like a big puzzle out here. There's so many different ways you can get to location. You can see Las Vegas out there. Based on the GPS, that is Mysterious Monolith right there, so it's doable. So what I'm gonna do now is come this way and just kind of follow right all the way to the top. Once you get to the top, I'll change GoPro batteries, take a break. I may even eat a little bit of breakfast, lunch, whatever you want to call it, and then start the trek back. But I think we can make it because it's just right there. We'll see. We'll see if this, if my information and calculations are correct about that this is the Mysterious Monolith Peaks. We'll see soon enough. All right, folks, mission accomplished. I've confirmed this is the peak. There's where it was. Here's some of the concrete material that was used. See where the rebar was inside there? I knew they left something up here. Earthly concrete material or not, we'll find out. The peak, they evidently dug a small hole here, and the monolith at least was concrete poured in there, and then the monolith was anchored with rebar in this hole. Las Vegas Metro PD came with their MD-500 helicopter, and somewhere around here they landed, possibly right there. They probably landed really quickly. I'm guessing with the boom, the rotor out towards Las Vegas, and they landed there, offloaded one or more people who came over here and took the monolith out. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the site of the Mysterious Monolith. We made it. We're one of the few human beings, possibly the only human beings to ever walk out here, unless somebody carried the material out here, which obviously it is possible. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a quick break, and then I'm gonna walk around in all directions to see, is it possible to get here from any other way? Or is the way we came the only way to get here? All right, so that's it. We made it. Mission accomplished, successful. Las Vegas off in the distance. Why would they put it here and not there? I don't know. Hard to say. This is right here the highest point, though. I'll say that. And as you saw, it is extremely difficult to get to. But come on, who are we talking about here? SB Vegas Adventures. I don't give up that easy. So why was the Mysterious Monolith put here? I don't know. This appears to be the highest point on the mountain where there's a little bit of dirt that they could have dug into. It is a clear, unobstructed view of the city of Las Vegas, relatively speaking. There's Frenchman Mountain over there and Mount Potosi over there. And like I said, Nellis Air Force Base is over that way. So when this object was removed, flight records do show the LVMPD's MD-500 did go to Nellis Air Force Base after this. Supposedly they removed this at a later date. However, they did come out here and then right afterwards go to Nellis Air Force Base. So my personal theory is they may have taken this to Nellis Air Force Base. This was undisclosed location. The Air Force folks may have wanted to take a look at it just in case. And I'm not saying aliens, but I'm not discounting the fact either. And I'm fairly certain the Air Force does not discount that either. So you never know what's going to happen. As far as the concrete goes, it looks like standard concrete I could see with rebar. Really hard to say. You know, if you're an alien, you come through the galaxy or something, you may not bring construction material. You got to use whatever is here, you know, so that may be what's going on if it was aliens, which who knows. I don't know if it was or was not. There's some strange marks on this rock here. Can you see? I don't know if this rock was turned over, but it looks like maybe, I don't know, some wear marks on it or something. Anything else, I'm going to look really carefully and try to find anything else. But other than a few pieces of concrete, see, this rock may have been, hard to say, help anchor it in there or something. I'm not seeing anything else other than a couple of pieces of concrete here. Yeah, nothing else right now. But looks like earthy material. Here's one with a piece of rebar in it. Strange how it's got these, well, perfect sides like that. Looks like just standard concrete or something, ready mix. Interesting. Yeah. Well, really hard to say. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna just finish walking around here and see if there's any other evidence, and then we'll start heading back. All right, I'm gonna start the walk around just to see if there's any other angles of approach other than the way we took. I'm having a quick Cliff's bar for a snack. This, of course, is the way we came on our first episode to see if we can make it up here, and it was just too damn steep. So I just want to kind of peek over the edge and see if we would have made it. I doubt we could have. That's a long way down, folks, and for safety reasons, I do not want to get too close. Our first episode, this is the way I tried to come. As like you could see, it would have been suicidal if we kept climbing. It's just way too steep. I mean, look how steep this is. That little wash down there, that's where we parked the truck the first time, and that you can get to relatively easily. But as far as getting up here, you would need to use a helicopter to sling load the material up here from down there probably, or hike to it, which obviously we've proven is possible. And if I can hike to it with gear, then chances are the material can be lugged out here and put up there. But the only question is, why did they choose this peak? I'm going to continue walking to see if there's anything else around here, any other way to get up here, or if where we came is the only way. You can see these extremely steep cliffs. I don't know if you can see the Las Vegas way out there, but I can. And these extremely steep cliffs can be really dangerous if you get close to them, so I don't want to get too close just in case. But like I said, I'm just going to kind of make a quick loop around here and maybe back up to the top. I didn't see any evidence up there, anything obvious, but I'll go back and do a grid and try and see if there's anything else that may have been dropped other than just a few pieces of concrete. All right. Wow, there's no coming up this way. Look at that. Insanity. And I was going to climb this. I think I may have seen that down there at this point, and I was going to climb up to it. Holy crap, this would have been the most dangerous thing I ever did. Not to mention possible suicide. That's nuts. Look how dangerous that is. Oh my God. I could have got there. There's no guarantee I can get any further. See? Every risk you take here is a calculated risk. So if I did come up that way and got to that little saddle down there, maybe came along here with that slide and came up here, I might not have been able to get any further. I would have got myself in a serious predicament. That's why I try to find the easiest way out in, and a way in that I can get out the same way. So another possibility to get up here was over through this way. So I'm gonna go a little bit over here to see if it is possible somebody could have came in that way. Otherwise, then the way we came in is the only way to get in on foot. And like I said, somebody could have lugged it up there. Still steep cliffs over there. Yeah, somebody could have lugged it there, the material by hand. It's possible, but why make the effort? Why make such significant effort to lug this material up here as a prank, art? I don't know. I don't understand it. Try to go to the top of that plateau over there. Well, that's an interesting rock formation. How do you suppose that was formed? Interesting. We're almost to the edge over here. I'm going to take a look and see if there's any way in from this direction. All right. So the way we came, I received information from a viewer who has evidently not been out here, but really good in mapping and interpreting Google Earth, and he's the one who told me to go that way. So I did find a way. Now, this is the way I had originally planned to come. It was about a mile or so that way, maybe even more, to the June bug mine area, and come in this way. But looking down, and like I said, your eyes play tricks on you, so you really can't tell how rugged something is until you're right there. I mean, you literally can't tell. I was going to come right down this valley and maybe through here this way, which, yeah, it's real iffy. Maybe down this way, climb here. It's possible. You know, it's possible. It'd be tough though. I'm just looking. I can't tell how tough it is until I actually did it. And I'm not going to go down there and overexert myself. And honestly, if I didn't have my truck and I could have called somebody for pickup, I would probably keep going that way to the June bug area and have somebody pick me up out there. That's only a few miles that way. But we do have to go back to the truck. So this way, I would say, is probably possible based on my experience out here. Just coming down in this little valley there, over this kind of rugged area, down another valley, and then kind of up there. I would say it's probably possible, but I can't tell by looking from here. Probably. But at any rate, the way we came is clearly the way to go. So I'm gonna go to the top of the hill where that monolith was. I'm gonna do a real good quick grid search and see if there's any other evidence up there. I did collect a little piece of concrete that's got a rebar imprint in it for further analysis, and after that we'll start the trek back. All right, I've completed the search. I just did a quick general grid search out here to look for evidence of this monolith, and right about where the shadow of my head is, that's where the hole is where the monolith was. So somebody dug a hole here about 6 inches deep, poured in some concrete, and you could see pieces of it. I think this might be natural rock though, but there's a few pieces of concrete right over here, and that might be some paint or part of the concrete as well. It's really hard to say. To get the concrete up here, they would imagine would need to carry water, at least 1 sack of concrete, rebar, at least 3 pieces of rebar, about 6 feet tall. This is all backpackable, and of course the panels themselves. Panels would be a pain in the ass to bring out here, but I do think it's doable, and I do think somebody could carry this out here, maybe even in multiple trips. Why? Well, they wanted to have an art object overlooking Las Vegas. You know, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it was put here for extraterrestrial reasons, maybe in conjunction with other transmitters, if it was a transmitter, maybe one here, Frenchman Mountain and Mount Potosi. In all likelihood, I'm guessing this was a prank, an art object, something that somebody did, that they lugged the material out here. They could have used a helicopter, but obviously we've proven you do not need a helicopter to get here. So why this point? Why this location? Well, it's hard to say why this was chosen. They may have done a Google Earth analysis and chose it this way. They wanted some place that was difficult to get to, someplace high up, someplace overlooking Las Vegas. And that's exactly what this point is. Is there any other spiritual or extraterrestrial significance about this place? Not that I've seen so far. Just that it is, it overlooks Las Vegas. It is a mountaintop. If you look around, there may be other mountains in the area, but this one does appear to have a flat area that you can get to, just not easily. So this is something that I would say 99.999% of all hikers would not be able to get to. But other than that, we are no closer to solving the Mysterious Monolith mystery. But we did come up here and determine, you know, there's some pieces of concrete. We got a sample. We determined it overlooks Las Vegas, and like I said, my guess is some sort of a prank, tribute, homage, memorial, art project, or even something more technologically advanced, such as alien technology or some sort of a transmitter. One of those guesses is more than likely what it is. As far as the truth, as always, my friends, the truth is still out there. Let's head back. All right, following this ridge line, our next step is to get in that valley, and from there probably follow it all the way out of here. Hopefully that'll be an easy shot. Otherwise we're gonna do some climbing to get back up and go the same way we came. Physically I feel okay. I'm drinking water. I had a snack. I think we've got enough energy to get out of here. We did successfully complete the mission and went to the Mysterious Monolith site, and just trying to get down the valley. It's much easier going down than it is up because there's gravity on our side, but the important thing is these rocks we're getting great traction on. As long as we don't step on one of the loose ones, our feet are just sticking to it like sandpaper, almost like a chameleon, which is great. So we're just trying to keep our balance, maneuvering our way down. Oof, almost lost our balance there. Yeah, and then just making our way down towards the bottom. And then, If we're lucky, we follow this valley all the way out of here. If we're not, we either have to do some more climbing or backtracking or sliding. I say, always try to choose the easiest path because you just never know what obstacles are going to come up. All right, darn near made it. So, not 100% sure we're going the right way, but I'm pretty sure we are. Just coming through this small canyon, not unlike Picture Canyon. Cleared the car by water a long time ago, and it should hopefully widen out here, and that'll give us. I think it's a fork in the road, and we need to go left, follow it on out of here, I think. I hope. But in this canyon, there's a real possibility of us getting lost. Even worse, running out of water. I'm still sweating profusely. It's hot. It's 10 a.m., 2 hours, 27 minutes, 2.89 miles. You're not going to get much of a breeze in these little canyons, although I do feel a little bit of one, but not much. So, just trying to keep on going and getting out of here the easiest way we can. Alright, it's opening up a little bit. Hopefully we're going the right way. Pretty good sized cave up there. I might even go in a little bit, but I'm not going to overexert myself climbing to it. Might be able to make it, but I'm not going to. We need to get out of here. And at this point, may have overshot where we're supposed to be. So I'm just trying to find the easiest way out of here. I checked GPS, we're not far off, but I can't really tell the terrain. So come around this bend and see where we're at. I'm 90% sure we did not come this way. Can't tell, but I'm pretty sure. Which means we overshot the way we did came, and I somehow missed it. I'm not saying I'm lost, but I'm lost. So let me double check the GPS. Unfortunately, I didn't mark where we came down into this canyon, but I don't think it's here because I didn't think we had to do this much significant climbing coming up. So more than likely it's back that way somewhere. I can keep going, but I don't want to really push myself and overexert myself, because where we need to go is this way, not that way. Thank goodness for the Garmin. We did come out of our way, so we're gonna have to backtrack a little, but fortunately the Garmin was tracking our path. I don't know if you could see that with the glare and everything, but Garmin tracked our path, so we do have to go back to where we came from a little bit, and that's going to require a little bit of climbing, but that's fine. I didn't want to go too far because I didn't think we came this far, and we didn't. So let's head back this way to where we came. All right, we were indeed lost. Our water, I'm guesstimating, is about half, if that. I got to pee a little bit, so we're not dehydrated. I do have an extra bottle of water, but that's all fine and dandy for downhill, which this is not. We went a little bit out of our way. We got confused, and we missed the spot where we came down the hill originally into this valley, which is much farther back this way. So we're backtracking. Thank heavens for the Garmin that was tracking our location. Yeah, I didn't think it was this much ruggedness coming through this valley on the way in, and it wasn't. All right. I don't usually use a GPS because it's hard to get lost in the desert, but when you're in a valley like this, it's easy to get lost. And I'll tell you what, I forgot the extra battery for the phone, and I didn't bring those 2 extra bottles of water like I should have. Hell, I didn't even charge a Garmin before we came out. Still got enough battery though. And I think we'll be okay. But had we kept going, this would have turned into a survival situation, where we would have had to use the last juice of the Garmin to call for rescue. All right. Okay. Once we get to the point where it's all downhill, I think we'll be all right. We're just getting to that point. All right. It's 10 a.m., 2 hours 35 minutes, 3 miles. Heart rate's 145 beats per minute. It's getting hotter. It is getting hotter. And I don't know, this terrain is just not looking familiar. It's obviously the way we came, and I think we got to go up here. I'm pretty sure that's the way we came. Okay, now I remember. We came down that hellacious hill that I said, oh, it's almost impossible, but not impossible. This is it. That's where we came down. I was expecting something flatter. I misremembered, so let's get up this hill and we'll be okay. See, I forgot we came down this hill. I thought it was all smooth into this valley, but I was misremembered. So those of you folks that say, oh, Kenny was very specific about the M cave, look, you make mistakes out here. I'm tired, I'm thirsty, I'm in the desert, I'm overexerting myself, and you expect Kenny Veach to be exact on his descriptor of the M cave? Come on, the man could have been delirious. Anything could happen out here. It's a steep hill, so let's work our way up it. And I'm not gonna say it's all downhill from there, but if we could stay in this valley and in the little valley on the other side, then we might be okay. Otherwise, we're gonna backtrack and do some climbing. So let's not jibber jabber here all day. Let's get it done. Slight breeze feels good. Probably low 90s right about now. That's okay. Try to look for the best way to get out of here. Okay. It's almost like someone poured concrete here, but of course they didn't. It's all natural. But it sure does make for easy climbing. You just gotta have strong leg muscles is all. Okay. All right. Making progress. Okay. Almost there. Okay, the top. Heart rate 106 beats per minute. 3 miles, altitude elevation gain. 2 hours 40 minutes. I'm hot. I'm sweating. I'm thirsty. Okay. Okay, 2 options. First of all is I'm gonna climb back up to the top of these cliffs where we came from and started and take the path home. Or that kind of meandering valley straight ahead, follow that and hopefully out of here and there's not too many obstacles. All in favor of the meandering valley? Aye, the ayes have it. All right, meandering valley it is. And if we do run an obstacle, I could probably climb up the hill that way, but that's more or less where we need to go. The one thing is, 10:15 a.m. Can I be out of here in 45 minutes to an hour by 11:15? My goal is to be out of here by 12. 12 p.m. is supposed to be 100 degrees in Las Vegas Valley, which means it'll be a little cooler up here, but not much. I'm a little dizzy, but I feel okay. I'm walking, it's not excruciating climb right now. Trying to stay hydrated. And if we're careful, we'll make it out of here. I just need to focus on getting out of here. It's getting hotter, and I'm getting worried I'm gonna run out of water. We're almost in Meandering Valley, and if we're lucky, it'll be smooth sailing from here towards the point we were last week, or last video, and there'll be no significant climbing or anything like that. But we're definitely heading the right direction. Trying to get out of here without slipping. All right, and what do we have up here? Oh my God, our third one. Frickin' party balloon. You gotta be kidding me. Desert Janitor strikes again. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, it's a nice breeze. Oh, 2 ways to go is this way through this little valley, this little draw, or up the hill back the same way we came. And I'm gonna make the call to go up the hill. We've got this breeze keeping us cool, and these little draws like this, when they're full of water, sometimes have drop-offs. So it's possible we get in there, get to the point we got to backtrack. So if you see an easy way up a hill to get to where you really need to go, sometimes it's best just to do that, and that's what we're doing. Thank goodness, a little bit of cloud cover today is blocking out the brutal hot sun. A little bit of breeze on my back helps. One thing for sure is we're not going to get a breeze like this down there. So coming up here a little bit. Yeah, okay. And more climbing. Almost smells like something burning out here. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I don't know if there's a obstacle between here and there, but between here and that mountain is where we need to go, and it's not that steep. That would get us back in the same way we came, which from that saddle up there, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, should be pretty much all downhill. So with this breeze at our back, blowing on the sweat of our shirt, keeping us cool, I think that's just enough to keep us going. The top of the saddle, then we get just like gravity help us the rest of the way. Getting out of here. My heart rate gets to 153 beats per minute. Try to let off the gas a little bit and slow down. I'm strong, but I'm not invincible. I'm not old, but I'm not young. Okay. Up this way, down that way, and then right to the saddle, I think. I think that'll do it. So a bit of climbing now, but like I said, once we get to that saddle, it should be pretty much all downhill. Give us a much needed break. To get the truck, we can relax a little. Okay. Pretty sure this is the way we came. I ain't gonna bother checking Garmin. I'm almost sure it's the way we came, because obviously we didn't come over that mountain, so where we came had to be between there and here. And this looks about the easiest route. Now, it doesn't explain why we found those rock cairns. What were they markers for? People don't build rock cairns for no reason. what else is out here. There could be major stuff right around here, you wouldn't even see it. Your eyes plays tricks on you. The terrain starts to look similar. And if you're hiking all day like me, you start to get dizzy and a little delirious. Okay. Easy hill, easy. Too much loose rocks. Maybe here. Still loose rocks. Tell you what, so far these Garmin boots are fantastic. I really like them. All right, straight to that saddle, and then hopefully it's all downhill from there. And like I said, we could have continued following this little meandering valley, and I can't tell because it does go through. I think I see a party balloon all the way up on top of the hill, but desert janitor or not, I'll be damned if I'm gonna climb up to get it. You can only do what you can only do. Can you hear the fatigue in my voice? It is super hot out here. I didn't want to look at the Garmin right now to see the temperature. I'm afraid what it'll say. I'm sure it's well over 90. Okay. Hopefully up to the saddle and it's all downhill, I hope. Just checked the Garmin, and first off, this cloud cover over the sun is helpful, but as you can see, it's moving quickly. So the shade isn't going to last long. According to Garmin, it's 104 degrees outside, which is well beyond our safety net for hiking. We're off course, trying to get to the top of this hill, and hopefully it'll be all downhill from there. These clouds gave us a little bit of shade, but the clouds just passed and the sun's out now. But I do have a little bit of wind to our back. I didn't check the GPS to make sure we're going the right way, and we got off track a little bit. I just need a big ass Gatorade when I get home. Hydrate. So cave, something like this would provide good shelter during the day. Get out of the heat. And I would stop and break, but I think I know where I am now, and I just want to keep moving and get back on the same trail we came in on and get out of here. Just some rugged stuff we gotta get down. Saw some spark on that quartz, almost thought it was gold or something, but it's not. Sometimes you find gold within quartz. Okay. Okay. Almost there. See, we probably could have made that. This is where we were last week. I'm 90% sure. Probably could have made it, but you never know. Like it's all it takes is one 12-foot drop and you're backtracking a mile of rough terrain. So sometimes it's best to bet on a sure thing. But at this point, I'm fairly certain this is where we were last time. So I know where we're gonna go. In fact, I know it's where we were last time because I remember this big ass turd. We passed that the last time we were here. Like I said, I want to take this because all it takes is one obstacle like this and you can't get up. And this I don't think we can get up. Fortunately, since we were here last week, we can get up here. This I remember. This I remember. So, some obstacles are not passable. Something like this, if there was no other way, it would not have been passable. But we made it, and I know where we are now. We just got a little sidetracked. Okay. Okay, from here should be all downhill. Now, right around here somewhere, I don't know if you could see a little sparkle on the hill. There is a sparkle up there. Barely see it. I can barely see it, so you might not be able to. I seen that about a year ago, and that is probably one of those military TDU-1 aerial gunnery targets, towable aircraft mock-up thing that's designed to be shot down. It's probably that, because there's a lot in the area. But whatever it is, clearly fell from an aircraft, because a person can't put it up there. So that's probably what it is. But I just haven't been able to pinpoint the exact location to get some binoculars and see what it is. I mean, I might be able to guesstimate now, but it's really tough. I did try to look Google Earth to see what it is, and I just couldn't tell the exact location where it was. But I can clearly see a sparkle out there, and like I said, it's probably one of those aerial gunnery targets, drone things. There's mention of my other videos, so if you see my other videos, you'll see them in detail. We found one almost intact before, but at any rate, that's probably what it is. So it's hot. There's a slight breeze, but last I checked the Garmin, it was 104 degrees, 104. And I'm hiking in the middle of the desert. This is kind of weird. It looks like somebody dumped some concrete here, doesn't it? Probably natural, but you just never know. One thing for sure we found is there is a lot of activity in these hills. Out by the June bug mine, we found a cache of supplies, campsites. Somebody clearly been camping up there, and it was tough for us to hike up there. Mysterious Monolith up there. We didn't make it to that location then. You're not gonna drive vehicles out here. You can hike it as we are now, but you know how difficult hiking it is. There's two options: helicopter or horseback. So yeah, I think you can ride horse out here. Maybe somebody could take horses out there. I'm not an expert in horses. If you think a horse can make it over this terrain, comment below. I'm guessing they would. I mean, based on the old John Wayne movies I've seen. But if you think a horse is a feasible option, comment below. But you just never know what you're going to find in the desert. Like I said, every time I come out, you find something strange. You just never know. Oh my God, it's hot. On the clock, 3 hours, 27 minutes, 4.26 miles, 11 a.m. A couple fast movers up there. F-35s. Let's continue on. All right, freaking desert janitor strikes again. Because you viewers get so upset when I leave party balloons out here. I try to pick up everyone I see. And now I got a pocket full of trash, like a freaking desert janitor coming out of here. Jesus Christ, anyway. Never ends. All right. Onward with full pockets of trash. I hope I'm going the right way. Seriously, getting ridiculous. How many is this? Look at this. Pocket full of freaking trash. My God. Okay. Almost tripped there. Just check GPS. We're getting closer to where that mine shaft was, so I can recover that camera rig stuff that I have, and then proceed to the truck. Get out of here. Head back into this little valley, this little draw, and that mine shaft shouldn't be much further, so we can recover that camera rig we left there. Nothing more than just some 550 cord and wood. All right, and we've arrived. Here's that little mine. Here's our camera rig we're recovering. We know it's just a hole, doesn't really go in, so this wash should lead us to the truck. All right, folks, there's the truck. We made it. We didn't run out of water. It's a hot one out here, so I'm glad. On the clock, 3 hours, 48 minutes, 5 miles, and temperature today is hot. I'm showing 106 on the Garmin, if you could see that. So 106 degrees, 5 miles in the open desert, rough terrain, with a pocket full of trash, and but we made it back to the truck. I'm delirious. I hope it's not just a mirage or something. 106 degrees, 5 miles. Folks, don't try this at home. There's no reason to come to the Monolith site. You've seen it. I may saddle up and begin the 45-minute or so trek back to the point we're gonna air up, and then we'll head home. Just airing up, and that's it for this adventure. Thanks for watching the series Mysterious Monolith. We're still no closer to finding out what this was, why it was there, or who put it there. Las Vegas Metro PD, they flew it out of there in the MD-500 helicopter, so we'll never know what the Mysterious Monolith was. But even Las Vegas Metropolitan Police didn't count on someone like me going out there, and they also didn't carry out all the monolith. The truth is out there, my friends. So until the next time, see you on the next adventure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the videos, please subscribe to the channel and you'll be notified when I post a new one. All of my videos are unscripted as they happen. I can't promise they'll be exciting, but I can promise they'll be 100% real. My name is Steve from Las Vegas, and these are my adventures. I am the damn desert janitor.